I'm joining Nick Paddock at the Cliffy Miller yard. They'll be stepping out 4 runners on Friday, and future contract in race 1 is the first. Now she'll be having her first start for the yard, and she'll be trying Polly for the first time as well.
Yeah, shame. She's a nice little filly. Put a couple of pounds on since she's been here, but nice little filly that her work's been, in and out. So she does, one day she'll show very good work and the other day she just won't go through with it. So hopefully she brings her good work to races. We've slapped a tongue tie on her just to help her along. She does get the tongue over a bit to work in that, and she's had a look at the Polly before. It's going to be too sharp for her at the 1,000. Probably looking for mile, and the 13's the next run, so that might even be on the sharp side, but a 5's going to be too sharp. But hoping for her to be running on and to be finding the back ends of Cortez. Just a positive effort from her.
This gorgeous big white-faced girl behind us, we'll see her in race 5, and that's Marshmallow. And she has really enjoyed coming back to the Eastern Cape, where she's shown 2 positive runs. And Nick, the third one could be an even better one.
Yeah, listen, it's touch wood. Everything's gone perfectly to plan with the prep. She's come out there 14 beautifully. She's an absolute cracker. I think the blinkers actually did too good of a job, and she came out running.
Yeah.
And she travelled a bit deep, and she still ran an absolute cracker of a race. Was very happy with that, over the moon. She's spot on for this. She's super fit. She's stripped. She's looking good. Yeah. She's really in a good space at home. I don't think there's to be too many problems with the 19. I know she's out of her VAR mare, but she's strengthened up and she's looking for the trip. And I think she'll probably even get any further in time. José's very, very happy with her. I think from draw 1 with a good galloping mass on her back, she'll be the horse to beat there.
Good to hear the feedback about that distance, because on paper that was the only real question. In race 7, Pashto runs, and he's given good account of himself in all recent starts.
Yeah, the boy, he never runs a bad race. He came out, he's run quite well. Obviously, he backed up quite quickly, but actually did him a hell of a lot of good. I think I maybe had him a little bit over the top. He was a little bit too fresh, and the kid couldn't bring him back. And I think if he did bring him back, he would have been a hell of a lot more competitive. Again, this type of race is quite competitive again. I think Brendan James and Narcos are the 2 at the top, obviously horses to keep eyes on, and I think there's another 1 or 2 in the race. It's obviously competitive in that, but he'll be boxing. He was always that's in and around the action, and I wouldn't be leaving him out of anything.
And finishing up for the yard in race 8 will be Clap of Thunder. Now, he lacked his normal good finish last time out, and he can do better.
Yeah, put a line straight through that completely. When he pulled up at home and he came back, there was a lot of mucus and that in the nose. So he wasn't feeling himself. We gave him a couple of days off, freshened him up for this run, and we've helped him along, and he seems to be back to his best and that back to himself at home. Again, not the strongest of fields, and with all due respect, and I think he's the type of horse you can definitely get in the action, and he'll be a big runner there, and don't leave him out.
Look for better from Clap of Thunder.